The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. My photos are deeply rooted in memory, specifically the memories of my childhood. I was born in San Francisco, California, and I spent the first 13 years of my life here discovering what it means to be born into a Black body. I've created memories with my cousins, friends, and strangers alike. Whether it was walking to one of 4 corner stores within a block of my home, sitting on the front porch, watching the world wake up, or perfecting my kickflip on a consolidated skateboard gifted to me by my neighbor, a professional skater. It's the small, everyday moments, the ones that often go unnoticed, that I find the most compelling. These are the ones that I miss the most when I reflect back on my adolescence. This body of work began in March 2023 after a trip to Joshua Tree. That trip, meaningful for many reasons beyond photography, reminded me to trust my intuition and to follow the feeling, a mantra that I often return to. The feeling that I brought back home was a deep desire to connect with the people around me. During that time, I was spending a lot of time inside of my North Oakland loft, working from home, and feeling the isolation of the pandemic. So I started going out every day at 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, and often on weekends to walk around downtown and engage with whoever I crossed paths with. Downtown Oakland reminded me a lot of being a kid in San Francisco, where I treated the city like my own personal amusement park, full of skatable architecture, endless food options, and an international mix of both locals and visitors. After walking around downtown for the first 3 months, I realized I was circling the same 4x8 block grid. I started calling it the zone or the playground. Yeah. Not the exact amusement park of my childhood, but close. It was a space of curiosity, play, and connection. Often when I run into a familiar face, I'd say, "It's a pleasure seeing you on the playground today." And often I'd photograph them. That act of photographing, creating space to stay in the moment just a little bit longer. These interactions bring me joy and fulfillment. Each photo, a cultural artifact, evidence of Black presence in a city where that presence is increasingly under threat. The Black population has steadily been declining since peaking at 47% in 1980. According to the 2020 census, the population is now around 21%. That's a 7% decline every decade since the year 2000. And if the trend continues, the population will be at or near zero by the year 2050. This work is my way of pushing back against that erasure. It's been well received by the community, friends, and colleagues. But the most meaningful feedback came from a man named Country, who once told me, "You're the people's photographer." And that's an honor that I do not take lightly. The most important part for me is the act of making the work, being out there, present, and intentional about connecting with others. Every day I step downtown with that goal in mind. I'm building a bridge between myself and a stranger. My hope is that the more that we know one another, the more we can support one another. And that hope can one day turn into real solutions to support, restore, and reimagine the Black community in Oakland, California. Thank you.